haven't been cooped up in the house except for one trip last fall to see my kids. This is the first time I've been away from home since having weight loss surgery back in August of 2020. I'm kind of glad to get out and get back on the road since, as some of you know, my wife and I travel by car to see as much of America as we possibly can. And this time we traveled to Augusta, Georgia to participate in the WNRR Little Jamaica and In My Father's House First Friday event. After arriving for sound check, there he was in person, Brian Poppin, a Nashville resident for about 16 years. It was at sound check that I knew we were about to have a good time. And there was Dr. James Mabel Jr., who dropped a new video called Heal the Land this weekend, and Joanna Hill McGill, who recently went top 10 on the Billboard Gospel Indicator chart. Nice crowd for a socially distanced, quaint group. This event is held at Little Jamaica, In My Father's House venue in Augusta, Georgia, where Mr. and Mrs. Gordon operate the eatery and ministry center. I was very excited to finally meet Dr. Shatanda Kelly Gordon and sit in the studio. I've seen this studio on Facebook so many times while she's interviewed artists, and we were there earlier with Joanna Hill McGill and Dr. James Mabel Jr. Lots of great people ministered their music, and it was great to see Shatanda and her husband in person. They have something special there in Augusta. As usual, Joanna put her foot in it. I was proud of her, since her schedule as a singer and an actress keep her moving all the time. Dr. James Mabel Jr. took us in, too. Now, I was there for 2 days, and Saturday was no exception to how high the spirit was. Sometimes Joanna asks me to play while she sings. It was the first time I've been on my keyboard since before the pandemic in 2019. My wife Jodi was so proud of me. I was scared to death. The event on Saturday was the launching of the School of the Great Commission Bible College and Seminary. It was very spirit-filled, and little did I know, the musician for the First Friday event was Benny Madison Jr., writer for a little tune that is currently burning up the charts from his fiancée, Angela Wilson. It's called Winner. Man, what a meeting of great people this weekend in Augusta, Georgia. Well, congratulations to the graduating class at the Augusta Satellite Campus. They're currently enrolling right now. Let me post the website and phone number below so you can earn an accredited degree from their offering of studies. Well, I must say that jerk chicken from Little Jamaica was all of that. I'm sorry I missed those oxtails on the next day, served by Heldon Gordon, Dr. Shatanda's husband, but I bet it was delicious. Well, it's back in the Apple vehicle and back to the Emerald Coast. I had a great time in Augusta, Georgia, and hey, Columbus, Georgia, my friend Pam Dixon is right down the road too. I will be back up real soon, Georgia and South Carolina. I'm Jerry Silvers. Time for me and my wife to do what we do. 4 on the floor. Let's roll.
There's a time and season for everything, and I know the long wait can feel unreal. Wondering when you're gonna get what you think you deserve. If you think that's how it works, my friend, it don't. There are many things you have to learn to do before God can release what He has for you. While you're waiting on your blessings, work on yourself. Here are some things that you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to kneel and pray. You gotta gotta learn to not complain. You gotta learn to ignore the mess. You gotta learn how not to stress. You gotta learn to watch your thoughts. You need to learn to watch your mouth. You gotta change what's in your heart so you can handle it. Please understand, God knows what you want, and He also knows what's in your heart. If He give it to you now, you may crash and burn. You gotta learn how to wait till it's your turn. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all the other stuff will be added in time. I'm only sharing with you what I know, because these are some lessons I had to learn. You gotta learn how to kneel and pray. You gotta learn to not complain.